This is your GCSE probability, and here we're looking at independent events. So it says here, when two events are independent, the outcome of the first event has no effect on the outcome of the second event. For example, rolling a dice and tossing a coin. Example of ones that aren't independent might be, say for example, you're winning the first set in tennis and then winning the second set in tennis. If you win the first set, it's probably going to make you more confident. And so it probably improves in your chances of winning the second set. So something like that wouldn't be independent, but these ones have no effect on each other. If they're independent, you can then multiply the two probabilities. That's effectively us. What's the probability of rolling a 4 on a dice and getting a tail when a coin is tossed? So the probability of rolling a 4 on a dice, I hope you'll agree, is a 6. The probability of getting a tail when we toss a coin is a half. So the probability of a 4 and a tail is going to be a 6th times a half. That's going to give us then a 12th. Incidentally, the other way, you may remember this from year 9, we could do our wee table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and heads and tails. And a 4 and a tail is this one here, and there's 12 different options. That's why then that's going to be a 12th. Example 2 is a wee bit tougher. There are 8 black, 2 white and 6 green beads in a box. One is picked at random and then not replaced. Another bead is then selected. Find the probability the first bead is white and the second bead is green. So we're looking for the probability first is white and the second is green. What's the probability the first bead is white? There are 2 white beads, and there are 8 plus 2 plus 6, there are 16 of that. What's the probability the second bead is green? There's now only 15 left in the box, and 6 of them are green, and so we end up then with that. We can tidy this up very slightly. That would divide by 3 to give me a 2. That would divide by 3 to give me a 5. That divides by 2 to give me a 1. Divides by 2 to give me an 8. 2 to give me a 1. 4. And then I think that then should be a 20th. Part B. Both beads are green. Probability of green and then green. What's the probability the first one I take out is green? That will be 6 over 16. There's now only 5 greens left, so it's 5 over 15. Right, does this cancel? That's a 1, that's a 3, isn't it? That divides by 2 to give me 3, that divides by 2 to give me 8, that divides by 3 to give me 1. And so I end up then with an 8th. Part C is a bit trickier. At least one bead is black. So what we're going to do is we're going to join these two here together and just go for kind of not black. So we've kind of 3 different options here, and there are other ways of doing this. We need to add those two together. So we need the probability of black and black. We need the probability of black and not black. I don't know if you've seen this written like that before, but that's the way we would write for probability. And we need the probability of not black and then black. Now, once you sit and work them out, they're actually okay. What's the probability of the first one we pick is black? That's 8 over 16. We know that's a half. What's the second time? It's going to be 7 over 15. So that's a half, and that's then going to be 7 over 30. That maybe wasn't the wisest of moves, but we'll see how we get on. First one black, just going to write it as a half this time, so we know it's a half. And not black, there's now, so the first one was black, was 8 over 16, same as this obviously. What's the probability the second one then is not black? There's still 8 not black ones in there, so it's going to be 8 over 15. I'm actually not going to cancel this down because we'll keep it in 30th, so it's going to be easier to add together. So we're going to have 8 over 30. And finally, what's if probably the first one isn't black? Is of course then going to be a half, because there's 2 white, there's 6 green, that's 6 out of the 16. What's probably the second one's black? That's in 8 out of 15. That's going to be 8 out of 30 as well. 8 plus 8 gives me 16, plus 7 gives me 23. So my probability, at least one black, is going to be 23 out of 30. The other way to do it, which might annoy you very slightly, but there's only 4 different options there in terms of black and not black. It's the fourth option there is not black and not black. If you do not black and not black, you will get 7 out of 30. And if you take that away from 1, that will give you the 23 over 30 that you're looking for. So slightly quicker method for doing it, but either of those two options works okay.